Hi, my name is Rick, and this is
Derek.
Hey, welcome to Right Now. This is our second episode of our vlog. Our plan is to do these weekly, or maybe even a little bit more than that. But holidays got busy, blah 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 blah. So anyway, we're back now. Okay, we're back now. Please, again, if you like this, pass it on, share it, subscribe. So you can be a part of this, and kind of what we're doing here, right?
Yeah, and bringing up that it's with the holidays. One of the things we were talking about is New Year's, and we discussed about resolutions, like we're resolving to do more of these. That's the resolution. But I brought this up, and you had a different take on resolutions than I did because I think they're a good idea.
Well, I mean, it's the 18th of January.
It is,
and a lot of people's resolutions are over till next year.
Right.
And that's my feeling about resolutions is that there's never a better time to stop doing something or change your life than it is the day, right? Or of why am I going to wait till a certain date to change my life? I mean, if I want to better something, I need to start now, and it's just like the thing of, when you get into, okay, January 1st, I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to start going to the gym, which makes the gym intolerable for the first 3 weeks, and we're starting to wind down now. People have given up on the resolution, so
right.
You'll be able to find a treadmill again. And the other thing is, like, what I would do is, like, January 1st, I'm going to start eating better and working out. So I ate like crap for 2 months. I would just,
right.
I didn't want to miss anything because I was going to miss it all come January 1st.
Well, so my take was this. I think it's important to make resolutions because it's nice to have a set goal. Even if you can't keep it. I know people, why should I do this if I'm just going to fail? Okay. The problem is that in doing things like that, like losing weight or quitting smoking or quitting drinking or whatever you're doing, you want to better yourself. Yeah, a lot of people will lead up to that by going crazy. I had a friend who said his son was going to rehab the next day, and his buddy looks at him and goes, "Oh wow!" And he goes, "What are you making that?" He goes, "Well, if you knew you were going to rehab tomorrow, what would you be doing?" And the guy ran, and he goes, "Oh my God, I got to get to my son." So there's that part of it too. But the point that I was trying to make is that you have a fresh slate on January the 1st, and you make the resolution, and even if you can't stick to it, it's important to remind yourself of the goals you're trying to obtain. Now, you're absolutely right. Every day should be a New Year's resolution. You wake up every morning and say, today I'm going to try and do this better. But if you can pick a date and then try and stick to it, and you've heard all this and all the self-help things about, holding on to resolutions, I just think it's a good idea to set goals for ourselves, even if we don't keep it. And what you had mentioned about going to the gym, maybe that's a good thing that there's a lot of people there because it gets you motivated as well. And you might be the one guy that sticks through it for 6 months or a year. All I'm saying about that is it's important to do that and write it down. Once you write it down, it becomes real. And
right.
And even though you feel like, oh man, I'm a failure because I didn't hook up to it, the big thing is to fail forward. And you're only a failure if you just stop completely. For me, it was always setting that time and saying, yeah, I'm going to do it this time. How many times have I tried to stop something and kept going with it and now managed it? Look,
right.
for me, the biggest deal was not drinking. I had to do that. It wasn't January 1st that I stopped, and I haven't had a drink in over 11 years now. But there were many times where I said, "Oh, look at this guy. He's like this is my cheerleader." But I had to do it many times, and it wasn't until that final time where I said, "I'm going to do this," and made the steps to get help to do it too. That's the thing with resolutions. Make yourself accountable. Make yourself able to say, hey, I need help quitting smoking, or I need help losing weight. What can you do to help me? That's right. A big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. And for me, too, I mean, I'm sober also. And
thank
you. It was in the past, too, just like setting January 1st. It was, I'm going to stop using when I'm done with these pills. Mm-hmm. Or I'm going to stop using next weekend for sure. Let me get through this weekend. Monday, I'm going to hit the sobriety hard, and always failed, right? But, for anything, it just, if you're going to start off, and maybe sobriety isn't the thing to think about this, but like if I'm going to eat better, and I want to stick to eating better, I don't just wipe everything off my plate. Like no sugar, no soda, no gluten, nothing. Like it has to be a slow progression,
Right.
And the other thing too for me, it was like, okay, I never got to the thing where like, oh man, I had a bad breakfast, so the whole day is shot.
Right.
So I'm just gonna eat crazy.
Well, that's a good point.
It was, let's hop right back on the wagon. Even if it is the drinking, I'm not gonna, if I have a slip, I'm not gonna just go back off and have a crazy month.
Right. But always remember too that there's some people that it has to be cold turkey. You got to stop completely.
Right.
A lot of people, like with smoking, It's not easy to ease off of smoking. You got to do cold turkey. But the way to do it is write it down, make yourself accountable. This has been my experience, anyways. Make yourself accountable, and then find the help that you need to get it. And you can stick to those resolutions, and hopefully in a year or whatever amount of time, you can look back and say, hey, I managed to do at least that much. Right. And that's the point of making those, resolving to yourself and to other people that I'm going to do this. Look, it's all about trying to be better, right? It's all about trying to make yourself a better person for me. And however I can do that, and it's just, like I said, little things too. My resolution this year was really to get more understanding of people. Look at how hard I have to work to understand you.
That is a full-time job.
It is, but I'm getting better at it, and that's what we're trying to make the point, is just getting better at it.
Right. So today's the perfect day to make your life better or to improve on yourself. So don't wait till January 1st to do it.
That's right. You can do it right now.
Right now.
See
so
what I did there?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
you
good.
are
Thank you.
incredible.
Thank you.
So anyway, there you go. Number 2 in the books.
That's it, baby.
Yeah. Share,
Give me a high
like,
five. That's it.
pass it on.
All right,
and,
please do.
We'll see you in a few days or so.
Hopefully a lot more this year.
All right.
That's our resolution.
Bye.